Welcome to Bunky's World. Okay, guys, I do not know what happened. I decided not to insert footage because I couldn't make it make sense. Like I was saying in the other video. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you the DIY we attempted to make, which came out perfect, by the way. And I'm going to go back through that genealogy. And actually, there's another book that I want to show you that we haven't gone through yet. And I want to go back through what I was talking to you about in that video. So let's get started with our little DIY. We just used ice cube trays. We melted the candle and poured it in here. Now, we pop it out just like ice cubes. This will be easy to clean so that I can put water back in it for ice cubes. No, these are not all the same size, and I don't care about that very much. If you want to be more persnickety about it, you can, but I was using such a big candle, I'll show you, that there was no way for me to be too persnickety about it. I think it came out clean. And it will clean right up. I threw the rest of the candle away. But this is the candle we were using. It's called Cherries on Snow. I do not burn candles because I'm terrified of fire. So, but I've got enough cubes from this to last for quite a while. What we did is we took this glass jar and put it in water and brought the water to a boil with the jar in it. Because if you just drop this in boiling water, it's going to shatter, which I think I just did. Oh, no, I didn't. But I did glue those in the candle inside, which is weird. But anyway, I listened to the candle, but didn't break the glass. How in the world did that happen? Look at this. The candle loosened inside the glass without breaking the glass, which is a miracle. That was nuts. Now, what I did, and I showed it to you in the other video, but of course the other video was screwed, was I wrote what it was. Now, I ended up with these little dents in the top of them, which are kind of cool. I don't know why. Well, that one's a finger dent. I didn't put my finger in all of these. Some of them, like I said, are smaller. You just put 2 in, that's all. In your Scentsy. Doesn't really matter. But they're nice little cubes. And if you're worried about what they look like, just flip them over. And they end up with a little beveled edge, and they're pretty. Like I said, that's a great trick. Flip them over when you put them on your Scentsy, and they have that pretty beveled edge. See? But I've got enough to last me quite a long time. And that's it. You can put them in a pretty container and give them away as a gift. Great gift idea. So let's set that aside and work on the genealogy. Now, what I was working on was my cousin, Reina or Reina. I'm not sure which it is, and I'm trying to be respectful. The name is Puerto Rican, and I am not sure exactly how it's pronounced, and I want to pronounce it correctly. But I made sure when I wrote it in the genealogy that I'm gonna say I spelled it correctly in the genealogy. Now, hold on. Hey guys, I'm back. That was Matt. I'm just tagging her in a picture. VAR I'm going to do both because I don't know which one's the right one. Okay. Contacts. Make sure she's there. Yep, she's there. I also want to tag her in the individual pictures. School pictures of my aunts that my mother wanted to see. Of my aunt and my of my mother and my aunt that my other aunt wanted to see. I'll get it straight one of these stinking days. Did I put it under this? I don't think so. Nope. You know what? It would be easier. Oops. To look under Auntie Edith, EDITH, because it's not like she has that many pictures. Photos. Oops. Anyway, guys, we will redo. Nope. Ugh. Here it is. Oh, that's one of them. This is my Auntie Edie's high school picture. Look at that. No caller ID. Hello. Hey guys, I went off real abrupt because I was real excited, and I still am. I got help with my mother's becoming her voluntary administrator. That place that I called me back, and they are going to, with their lawyer stamp, rewrite this, and it will go through the court better. So they want me to email it to them, so I'm scanning it. As we speak, and I only have 2 more to go. 2 more pages. Actually, yeah, 2 more pages. Okay. And I'm pretty excited about it. I already thanked the good Lord mightily for this, because I couldn't have asked for better from him. After I do the last one, we'll go back out into the kitchen and I'll show you what we were doing earlier that didn't get on, well, that got on film, sort of, but I'm going to do a better job of it this time. Okay, got to rename again, number 7. I may have to send this in one email. Name. Okay. 1 more to do, and I just have to send an email, which I already have started. So, excuse me guys, while I put the last piece of paper on. That's what I waited for. I didn't want to bring you guys in here and bore you with 8,000 pieces of paper. So, I said I'm going to wait, because there's a lot of them over here. And once I got down to the last one, I decided to scan. There. There's the last one. I'm going to email them, then we'll get back to our genealogy. Our previously scheduled programming. But I am so beyond thrilled. Okay. Please pray for me that this works out. I think it's going to. They work for the court and they help people. Who knew they had a service like this that helped people fill out forms and crap? Which is awesome. Okay, now I have to... 1, 2, 3. Oops. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and finally 8. Okay, let's see if all 8 pages go. I need to write. Where am I going to write? Nope. Okay. Send. Sent. It's sent. Yahoo. It's sent without a problem. Although I'll grant you it's upside down. And just putting up the video that we did, the wrestling video that we did. Or this is a makeup video. I'm going to be getting the wrestling video going. I am so freaking excited, guys, that you would not believe. I am, wow, so blown away. So blown away. I'm going to preheat our oven for dinner. And we go back in the kitchen. So, we'll close that, and we will get that wrestling one uploading. You know what, guys? I am going to very quickly pause you because I need a picture. Okay, guys, I'm back. Holy cow. Okay, the wrestling one is up. Uploading. Whew. And the other one is already up. Okay. Now, I'm very happy. I have sent that in, and he said with these court lawyers' stamp on it, it should get attention and it should go through. So he's going to fill it out himself. Yay. Now, back to what we were doing before the phone rang twice on us. I was telling you about, in my family, we have 2 sisters who married the same man. Now let me explain. One of them passed away in what sounds like an absolutely horrific car accident. Her chest was crushed, internal injuries, horrible. And that was Eileen Hemingway Dumas. When she passed away in that car accident, she was killed, I should say. Her sister, Josephine, divorced her husband, James Giblin, and married Eileen's husband, Ray Dumas, to take care of their 6 children. Now, I've actually heard of this happening. It's not a new phenomenon to me, actually. I knew a family like that. The wife was, I think, in her 30s, died of breast cancer, and the wife's sister married the husband. It's a religious thing, and it does happen. Dang it. I need to change the battery. Hold on. Sheesh, guys, I don't know how many times this video is going to get interrupted for one thing or another. This time it was the battery. I knew a lady. Well, I didn't know her. I knew all her kids. Who died of breast cancer in her 30s, I believe. And she had a bunch of kids, like 8 or something absurd like that. And her sister married her husband. Matter of fact, I believe it was a promise her sister made to her when she was dying, that she would marry her husband and take care of her kids. It is a religious thing, like I said. It does happen. And that's what happened in this case. And Reina, I so want to be saying her name correctly, is the daughter of the granddaughter of the sister that married the sister's husband. Yeah. Josephine Hemingway Giblin Dumas. Her first husband was a James Giblin. So I have found zilcho about him. So, and basically you're caught up. And interestingly, she died in a car accident 4 years later. Luckily, like I said, I have the gory details right there, which I can send to her if she sends me an email. So yeah, that's what we're up to. I'm just blown away. Oh, we gotta preheat the oven. Okay. All right, there we go. I'm not having anything spectacular, guys. I'm having bone chicken, literally. So, and some leftover potatoes. So that's it. I don't feel like eating much, and I haven't felt like eating much in days. It is hard to eat when you don't feel good, as I'm sure you know. You're lucky I bathed last night, because man, I did not have the energy. I'm still struggling. So anyway, I have been going through, and as I was saying in the other video, it's very important to make sure names are spelled correctly and pronounced as correctly as you can, because it's respect. Now, my cousin Reina is half Puerto Rican. Her dad's from Puerto Rico. I have other family on both sides that also have Hispanic heritage. And you want to respect pronunciations, you want to respect spelling, especially if you have other heritages mixed with your family. So I added Reina, I think it's Reina, to my tree under Joy. And then she had a brother, James Jr. Now, if I had to guess, I would say James was born in the 50s. Well, early 50s, because Joy was born in 54. So I'm going to put James quick at it. I'm going to put him as being born about 1952 or so. Save that. Now, I don't know, because I took Joy from her, Okay, Joy was born in Maryland. So he was probably born in Maryland. How interesting. So I'm going to say, quick edit. I'm trying to, here it is. I don't know why that took so long. So let's now see if we can get any action on him. Then we click search. I made an approximate date, which is kind of important. Okay. That's not him. The one that just popped up at the top here is not him. It isn't always. Now he could live absolutely anywhere. So I'm going to leave it at that. Josephine Virginia Hemingway, Giblin Dumas, was born in Massachusetts. We know this because she was from Manchog. To Arthur and Margaret, Arthur Hemingway Sr. and Margaret Devereux Hemingway. Devereux, it's another Frenchman. And it becomes even more confusing because two of the Hemingway brothers married Margarets. I kid you not. The other one married Margaret Conrad. But, so yeah, it's, okay, that's a marriage index, but what year is that? 1950, okay, that's when she married. So she married James Giblin in 1950. See the things we learn? So let me do selected event. And then you have to go down and find marriage. Marriage. 1950, and they married, I would say, in Sutton. That's correct. There. It isn't easy sometimes to do this stuff. She married him reasonably young. Now, her birth year keeps changing because we have an issue. Uh-oh. Oh well. Can't find it. I also wanted to show you this book. It's another book I have to go through. Right here are tons of Voisberts. Just have to be added and stuff, and Maynards. But the problem is I don't know where they go yet. Here's more, actually Menard, not Maynard. Because it's M-E, not M-A. This is House of Sears going to Brazil. Oh, this is something I did want to show you guys. I talked to you a little bit about it. When you have served in the military and you pass away, the president sends this. It's actually a letter of condolence from a grateful nation. It's what it is. It's on cardstock. And this is my grandfather's actual discharge papers on this shiny black, hellacious to read paper. But the military didn't care about that, of course. Now that it was going to be hellacious for the rest of us to read, you also want to keep any correspondence. And that's what a lot of this is. It's correspondence from funeral homes, correspondence from town halls. And funeral homes are a great source of information that you can get mostly for free. So, and most of them are absolutely lovely to deal with. So, okay, that is, oh, you know what this is? This is not Schmidt. Anyway, I think that's why it's crossed out. It's funny. Oh no, this is Wilson. Okay, this is Wilson. This is a lot of Wilson stuff. Well, actually, there's permanent stuff here too. That I haven't been able to put in any kind of order to put online in my family tree. So I'm actually going to take that. Now, my Hemingway line is unique because we have a here's a tree, but we also have with this tree there was Y-DNA done. So there's a whole set of Y-DNA that was done from this tree as a, I don't know what you call it, a collaboration. I think it was this tree. This is the very first Hemingways that came here. Now, some people will argue that I'm related to oh crap. The author. Why can't I remember his first name? But anyway, his first name escapes me at the moment. Ernest. But I have no proof of that. This is my line, however. That there. This is what I was talking about when I was telling you about. Oh no, it's not. That's not the one. Yeah, that is the one. He was in the Civil War and disappeared. Was apparently okay. That says Bordeaux. This is Cox. Lovely. Anyway, yeah, this is gonna have to be gone through because there's so much crap in here. Oh, this is the Civil War. If you remember, I told you that I had the actual paper about my third great grandfather being in the Civil War and that he's buried over at St. Denis's. Well, this is his actual mustered in and mustered out. This is the actual paper. This is what you call a priceless document if you're a genealogist. And this, oh, this is a Sprint. Came from Dorothy Ann. Thank you so much, Dottie. I do treasure it always. To Ralph Gates, that's another whole story. But like I said, I do have to go through this book carefully. Here's a pretty certificate of baptism. It's baptism, but it's French. But it's written in a clear enough way that you can figure out who it is. I have so much stuff here. So I am going to go through this more carefully off camera. But I just wanted to share with you that I did pull out another book to go through. I do have oh my gosh, go through these books. What is this book again? Oh, okay. I don't need to go through that book. These books, and actually take the papers out of them and get new books because they stink. The books have absorbed cigarette smoke over the years and they stink. The paper doesn't smell great either, but that will go in the other book that we created. And I'm sure there'll be other stuff from there that will go in there as well. I'll update you as I find new things and stuff in the genealogy because we'll be doing videos daily. I'm glad we finally got this video made. I did write back to Raina and asked her, or Raina, and asked her to send me her email so that I could send her that information. Also, I sent her a picture of the gravestone, which I showed you. Did I show you that in this video? Or did I show you that in the other video? Oh, let me show it to you in case I showed it to you in the other video, because I don't remember. So, all three sisters are buried under the same stone. That's in Manchog, where we were. See, I use my mother. I send her all the pictures that I use for thumbnails. So, yeah. Before I end this video, I want to let the people of Florida know that my heart is with them. I am praying for them. It's horrible. I haven't been able to see much because I don't have regular cable TV, but it's just awful, the things that I have seen. The place is a river. They said massive loss of life, just awful. And I'm so, so deeply sorry. I also want to say that I am praying for Sebastian. If you follow the channel Stephanie George, Sebastian has CDLS, Cornelia de Lange syndrome. He's in the hospital right now with E. coli, among other things. Not quite sure, nobody's sure how he got E. coli because the kid doesn't eat. I mean, he eats mushed up things occasionally, but he eats largely through a feeding tube. So they need to look at the food that goes through his feeding tube and see if it got contaminated with some. And I'm sure they are. I'm sure the hospital is. I am going to go to my Twitter and I am going to start a hashtag. Fight Sebastian Fight. He's the most precious little thing. I mean, all kids are, but when you see him, your heart just wants to hug him. It's kind of the same way when you see, and I've talked about House of Hughes before, when you see little Beckham, your heart just wants to hug him. But Sebastian, he's just, oh my gosh. So hashtag Fight Sebastian Fight, and hashtag I Stand with Florida. And I pray that you all stand with both, pray for both, if that's what you believe in. And pray for me that this all works out. And I'm able to finally get the document I need to give my mother's records. And that would be fun to go through. And again, I won't say anything too personal, but the things that pertain to me, I'll share. Let's just say. So, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless you. Bye-bye.